It just floored you. And they ended up becoming insurance salesmen. Because they got to the point where they even had to give that up. Couldn't do it. The attachment to how people felt about them in that light was too important to continue down the path. And I see this a lot. They'll get to this place, people will start to believe in them, will really start to adore them, like them. And then their intent changes to maintain that stature at all costs. Well, that means no more learning. That means you're done. You're done learning. Not that you're done. You're going on forever. But you're done learning. You're done being of any use to anybody. Even to yourself. Because now, it's an act. Which is ridiculous. And I've watched it. I've watched it so many times it almost makes me cry thinking about it. These very beautiful, potent people succumbing to fear. Feeling too guilty, too ridden with problems to continue. You know, and it just really what it did for me, watching it, I'm firm in that I'm willing to go the full distance. For mankind. For every critter on this planet. For every living thing. And if that means I go skidding into oblivion and crash and burn and fail horribly, all right. That's just a dot in infinity. It's nothing. But who lives like that? Anybody live with that intention? With a passion that could even conjure up such a thing? TV's too fun, right? There you go. There's one. There's a pattern. Go home. There's a pattern. It's a holding pattern. I mean, we're not really distorting. But you can do it. Some people, it's solitaire for 8 straight hours. Or any other game. Yeah. That can be done too. But don't expect a very beautiful reality if that's where your attention goes. You're focused on your own creations. Cell phones. Slaves. You're all slaves. I don't have one. But I have a computer, so I'm a slave too. It gets a lot of attention. I mean, you see how people go drive on the road. It's getting more attention than the car. I mean, the dirt spread so thin that, wow, it's amazing there isn't millions of deaths on the road every day. Something must be holding this steady, protecting us. See, we focus in on our own creation. The more we do that, the further away we get from any real connection. Here's what I would guess most people are doing. Quite simply. They're out in the world, meeting people, giving them a particular face, a particular act. This kind of notion that they're okay. Oh yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm strong, I'm happy, I'm free, I'm good. And then they do that all day long. They show no weakness to anybody. And then when they go home, They're spending all the rest of their waking hours trying to run from their weakness. That becomes so prevalent when they're alone. Becomes even more prevalent when they're alone and broke. And becomes even more prevalent when they're alone, broke, and sober. Fucks them up. Bad. And then they get up in the morning and pretend that doesn't happen to them. And they go off in the world putting forth this confident being as a total fucking lie. A total fucking lie. And wonder all through their day why they don't feel good. You're living a lie, how could you? I do believe that is what most people's habit is. Most. Yeah. It's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Because, what anybody could do to me here does not scare me one bit. I've been out into that unknown, unprepared. That's annihilating. This is nothing. That's annihilating. You're messing with stuff that, it'll eat you for lunch. There's nothing here that's going to eat you for lunch. You get out there in the open, out of the shell. Oh yeah, you're just as much prey as you are a predator. It's spooky. Yeah, no doubt. Heaven is not a comfortable place. Comfort is not the word I'd use to describe it. Intense and very real, that's what I'd use to describe it. But woohoo! I mean, a lot of people can think they have the confidence to do that. And it's great because they spend a whole lifetime having the confidence to do something they'll never experience. It's when you lose that false sense of confidence. When you decide that, okay, the person I am alone, when I'm by myself, that's who I am. Maybe I should share that with people. Because that's what's real. I'm doing great. Yeah, all my ducks are in a row. Oh yeah, I'm cool. Oh, let me tell you how hip I am. It's all bullshit. Because that person is building that up so high, because if they don't, their weakness will be seen. And they will be seen for the scared little child they actually are. And nobody's ego is willing to allow them to be seen in a weakened state, in a delicate state. A bunch of bullies. Because why? You're in a damn society where somebody sees you like that and they're going to knock you down for it. So you have to carry this false face. That yes, everything is okay in my world. I'm confident, I have integrity, and I'll do right by you. It's bullshit. What's real is what happens to you when you're alone, broke, and sober. That's where you are. That's who you are. Because there's no influence on you. That's your being. No one wants to share that. No one wants to share, you know what we should be sharing? What we're afraid of. What cripples us. If you put enough eyes on an illusion, it goes away.